Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken in the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we setting the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, coming free.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Huddle. How you guys doing today? I think Eric's amazing. Holy shit.
I am, man. It's a good Thursday.
Doing a fucking shuffle. You know, he's over here doing an icky shuffle, you know?
Hey, I'm doing good, though, man. Another dreadful day of news, though.
Oh, no, we actually do have a little bit of news. And Rock's going to absolutely love this. We're already talking...
Just by the way he said that, I can tell this is going to be something I ain't going to like, but go ahead.
They're already talking about who they want on the cover of next year's Madden.
And who's that?
Do you have a guess of who it's going to be, Rock?
Jalen Hurts, probably, right?
Yes, sir. So, man, you're going to lose your running back and quarterback in back-to-back years.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's going to be rough when you're going to have to deal with a whole year of Saquon being in the trainer's room and a whole freaking year of Jalen getting hurt again.
Oh, man.
What do you mean again? I don't remember the first time.
Hasn't he dealt with injuries throughout his career?
No. Well, he was out of two games last year. I think he had one concussion. Last year.
I thought he missed some decent time.
No, he missed 2 games. He got knocked out of the Washington game, and we lost that one. Remember, we were up 21-7 on that game. Got knocked out of that one. He missed the following game, and then I think he came back after that. Because the following game after that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was Dallas, and we had to go with our backup against Dallas. Mm-hmm. And we didn't get a chance to play Hurts then. So we get to roast Dallas over that. It's like, y'all motherfuckers can't even beat Hurts. You can't even beat our backup. Shut the fuck up.
I was going to say, that's the absolute best dig you can have on him, that you guys couldn't even beat Kenny Pickett.
You know what I mean? You couldn't even beat Kenny Pickett, and then fucking before that, Tanner McGee.
Yeah, the third-string quarterback. That's sad, man.
I'm telling you, because if you look at that game, Kenny Pickett left that game. He got hurt.
Right.
And then they brought in Tanner McGee, and he ended up going out there throwing a touchdown pass and still whooping her ass.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So, with Pickett going to fucking Cleveland, now Tanner McGee, who I like, I mean, that boy can throw a good rock. He can play. He's going to be our backup quarterback. So I'm liking that. I'm liking him as my backup.
Yeah, and he's your traditional pocket passer, too, with a good arm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he can get out and scramble if he has to, but he can throw the rock. I noticed that shit about the boy last year in preseason. I was like, damn, I'm impressed on the way he gets that ball out there. Because most guys, man, don't read their defenses and then hold on to the ball. And they won't let go of it right away. But not Tanner, man. Tanner's going out there, man, and slinging that fucking ball.
Right.
You know? I mean, it makes me wish I'd seen more Stanford games now, watching this boy play. I'm like, damn. But, how many East Coast people watch West Coast games a lot of times? Not too many.
No.
Not unless you're desperate at 11 o'clock at night to watch a football game. Then you might watch Stanford versus San Jose State, and you know who the fuck's winning that shit. You know what I mean? That ain't no fucking game.
Hey, Rock, I'm saying though, if McGee does somehow get hurt, we can always give you Malik Willis for Cooper DeJean if you want.
Well, we got a third stringer. I forgot what the fuck his name is. I'm gonna have to go fucking remember. But we already got a third stringer. We're all right.
Yeah, Brett, Malik Taylor's, he's pretty much going to just be a camp body for you.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a major rainstorm out here last night, man. Knocked out my power for an hour.
Oh,
Yeah. Knocked it out and everything, man. Fucking bam.
Thank you.
It was gone. I'm like, damn. I asked my sister who lives next door, I said, when was the last time we lost power around here? we were fucking racking our brains trying to remember. You know what I mean? And then my brother, he says to me, he says, man, when my fish tanks, he goes, do you think they'll get the electric back up quick enough? I said, if there's one thing I can tell you about this town, I said, I hate this fucking town. I said, but I can honestly say this fucking town, when it comes to electric and emergency situations like this, they get on it quick. I said, I can say that about this fucking town.
Oh, see, here I thought you were going to tell him to take a straw and start blowing bubbles into the tank.
No, this fucking town, I can honestly say it gets on it quick. And as soon as we lost our shit, I can almost guarantee, because I looked at the clock, it said 7:30, and they had that shit back up before 8:30. It was like 8:25. They had that shit back up in a minute, man, in fucking less than an hour. They don't fuck around here. That I'll give them. Which was good because I didn't want to fucking miss the podcast. And then you guys didn't have one anyways. So I said, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did.
I know, the night before. Y'all didn't have one anyway. The night before. I was like, fuck. Because it happened Tuesday night that I lost my electric. I'm like, what the fuck? I said last night was actually the night before. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, here I fucking wanted to do the fucking podcast because I don't feel like going out. I didn't feel like going out that night.
What they were just trying to do is get you prepared for the season when the lights get turned out on the Eagles.
Yeah, right. It ain't happening.
Actually, I got a good question.
What do you think you're going to do, Cheesehead? You think you're going to do something? Shut it down.
Yes, I do.
Yo, I can't wait to see my new linebacker, Jahad Campbell, man. I mean, I'm so excited and stoked to see him play, man. Because, I really wanted him out of the draft. But to be honest with you, like I said before, 100 times before, I never dreamed I even had a shot at him. I didn't even think I had a shot at him. That's why I never talked about him. That'd be like me telling you guys, yeah, man, I want Abdul Carter. There's no fucking reason why I should even bring that man up because he's not going to be on the board after the third pick. And that's exactly how I felt about Campbell. I said, there's no reason to talk about the guy because he's not going to be there by the time I pick. I mean, the fact that he was still there at 31, you couldn't have shocked anybody more than me.
Yeah, and Winkleman, it was Burt Bell, the then owner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. So, who would you say, I got a good question for you and Rock. So, who would you say is the most criminally underrated players in NFL history who are really good but just don't get talked about? That you could think of.
Maurice Jones-Drew for one. Granted, he was popular in his time, but you don't hear too many people talk about him nowadays. That guy was
Maurice Jones-Drew,
the running back.
Who we talking about?
Maurice Jones-Drew.
Yeah.
Travis Smith.
Talking about guys that were underrated.
I'll tell you who I thought was a good running back. Nobody talks about him. He played for Minnesota. That was that Robert. Robert. He bore 26. I can't remember his last name. Fuck. What the hell was his name? He played for Minnesota. Fuck. I gotta go find out. I'll be right back.
All right.
Well, who's your guy, Eric? Since you brought up the question.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go defense for this one. I'm gonna go with Takeo Spikes. A lot of people don't talk about him as a linebacker. Like, he was one of the damn good ones back in the day for the Bills.
Oh, yeah. Shit, he was damn good for the 49ers, too.
Yeah. Even the Niners, yeah.
That's
Navarro Bowman
out of in a long time. All right, well, fuck it. Since you mentioned linebackers and underrated, and we already vaguely mentioned it before, fuck it. Give me Nick Barnett.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
Hey, go back, go.
Ken, I know you liked him. I did too, though. He was really good.
Oh, yeah. I thought he was one hell of a middle linebacker for us. And then I thought Desmond Bishop was going to be the second freaking coming because he had a couple of damn good years and then fell off a cliff.
No, it's like, what happened?
Robert Smith. You remember Robert Smith?
Oh, Robert Smith.
Running back in Minnesota. That boy could play. I used to like him.
What year are we talking about?
Probably early 2000s. Probably early. He played back there with Cunningham. Robert Smith, number 26.
Okay.
You know who I'm talking about? Good hard runner, man. The guy could play good football, but he just kept getting injured, and it was really hampering his game. But he was a really solid running back for Minnesota. I felt anyway. I felt he was a good running back that nobody talked about. You know what I mean? And I mean, he got over 5,000 yards, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, he did a good job. I'll have to go back to check his stats, but I think he got decent stats. But I mean, to me, I liked Robert Smith. I thought he was a good hard runner, fucking hard nosed dude that you didn't bring down easily, man. You know what I mean? But nobody talks about him anymore.
All right. Now, who was the player that for your team that you thought was going to be phenomenal that did absolutely nothing?
Carson Wentz.
Yeah, that's a fucking perfect one. Went from being an MVP candidate 1 year to what on a team and what two?
He what shot Carson Wentz, and I'll tell you what it did, okay? Because Darren Sproles did a podcast not too long ago that I listened to, and he said, and I quote, the reason why we all turned on Wentz is because he said, I wish I was the one out there leading the team and not Foles. What's
so wrong about that? He's your quarterback.
Well, because he told Sproles, I hope he loses because I'm not the one leading him.
Okay, that's totally different. There's I wish it was me out there versus I hope you fucking fail because you're not me. That's a totally different fucking mindset.
Yeah. Robbie, it all went into the same conversation because Sproles was sitting there and he's like, what do you mean you wish it was you? Well, I hope he loses because I'm not the one leading the team. And Sproles slid into him, man, like two fucking sticks of dynamite, man. Sproles ripped him a new asshole for that shit. He said, dude, how the fuck can you sit there and tell everybody here that you wish they would lose because you're not out there? Motherfucker, I don't wish they were losing. I'm a fucking part of the team too, asshole. Do I wish they'd lose because I'm not out there? Oh, man, he ripped Carson a new asshole for that shit. And that's why he lost credibility here in Philadelphia.
I don't blame him there because you don't want to hear that shit. Okay, I get, you're frustrated. You had such a great year and you couldn't finish out the season. You were the starting quarterback. Oh, fucking wow. Shit happened, dude. Be happy with your team.
Right. I mean, Carson Wentz, without a doubt, is the biggest bust that we've ever had. You know what I mean? In my opinion.
Oh, see, now
And
mine's definitely not the biggest bust in Green Bay's history, but mine is Garrett Boykin. Man, the freaking hype that was surrounding him at the end of one of the years there, that, oh my God, this guy's going to be another phenomenal receiver for Green Bay.
oh yeah.
Holy shit, he's going to light the world on fire, and disappeared.
Yep. Yep. I mean, and then the thing that fucking made me laugh is that they asked Carson this year at the Super Bowl, if there's one thing you'd like to change, what would that be? He says, I'd like to be the starting quarterback for that Eagles Super Bowl run in 17. He's still bringing that shit up, bro. He's still bringing it up.
Absolutely. That was going to be the biggest moment of his life that he didn't even get to be a part of.
He didn't even get to be a part of. He's still crying over that shit, dude. 7 years later, and he's still whining. 8 years later, he's still whining. I wish I was the quarterback. Oh. If he'd have just kept his mouth shut, he'd have been okay. But he just couldn't keep his fucking mouth shut, and that's the problem with most people.
Well, he definitely
Most
has.
Eagles fans anyway.
Would you say, Rob?
Most Eagles fans anyway.
No. The problem, Rob, isn't that Eagles fans can't keep their mouth shut. It's that they can't keep their hands to themselves.
Yeah, that too. That tush push. They like to touch. They like to touch the tush push.
Hey, it ain't us wanting to do all the tushing and pushing. It's everybody else wanting to do it to us. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
I'm pretty sure you guys are pushing. I'm pretty sure you're pushing on their tushing.
Nah, they want our tush. We ain't doing no pushing. Y'all just mad because your little bitch asses couldn't get it banned. That's all you're crying about.
Oh, well, we did a pretty
care.
good job of stopping it when we played you guys.
Actually, you're right. You did stop it a couple of times. So I'm wondering why the fuck are you crying over it? You know what I mean? That's what I did ask my best friend. I said, what the fuck is Murphy crying about? You did stop it.
You want to know what it was? The NFL literally asked Murphy to challenge it. He honestly didn't give a shit about the play, whether or not it was banned or not. It was that the NFL said, hey, we need somebody to champion this. And since Murphy was going to be on his way out anyway, fuck it, all right.
So they gave him the guinea pig, huh?
Oh yeah, he was definitely the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah, no question. That's what it sounds like to me. Shit, going out the door.
Well, Philadelphia is called the city of brotherly love, so the push fits them.
Brotherly shove.
Man.
Well, it looks like the streets of Philadelphia will be cleaned up by the time I get there. Fucking the trash light went off, and it fucking got dissolved yesterday. So
yeah, that's because it's like 10 feet high on the streets.
Yeah, 10 feet high. The shit was stinking, man. I said these people need to stop fucking treating their workers like as if they don't fucking matter, man. That shit's wrong in any city, man. You don't treat your workers like they don't fucking matter. You're dealing with millions of people in that fucking city. You can't tell your workers they ain't worth the money. Look how much fucking shit they have to do for that city. And any other city for that matter. I mean, cities have a lot of shit to do, man. And people don't understand that, man. There's 10 times as much fucking trash and all that shit in cities than there are in the suburb areas. Come on now. You can't treat your employees like they don't fucking matter, because you'll fucking see problems like this gonna rise real fast. Trash being up 10 feet high. Why? Because you don't want to fucking treat your workers with respect. This is what's going to happen. So I'm glad that fucking workers went on strike. Fucking prove their worth. Show them what you're worth. You know what I mean? If they don't want to if they don't want to accept you and appreciate you, then fuck them. Let them fucking pick it up themselves. You did the right thing. The workers apparently got what they deserved because they stopped it. Because if I was a worker, I wouldn't have stopped it until they fucking gave me what I deserved. Bitch, that trash could sit there till tomorrow, till next year, till next fucking century. I don't give a fuck. You gonna pay me, bitch. You paying me when I'm working.
Rock's out here extorting cities.
You want your trash picked up, bitch? You gonna pay me.
Man, you're starting to sound an awful lot like my cousins.
What's that? Pip family?
Huh?
I said, what's that? The Pimp family?
No, more kind of like the Corleone family.
Oh, the Corleone family. Oh, okay. Yeah. Your business burnt down? I don't give a fuck. Pay me.
Okay, well, that was Goodfellas, not Godfather, but I'll give you credit for trying.
That's John Dorn talking in on my name, man. That's what that is. That's not me. The only other guy on my name is John Dorn. So that's totally John Dorn right there. I own my statement. That ain't me.
I already kind of had a feeling it was you. You're on here. Why the fuck would you have to write it out when you were just telling that shit?
And besides, I'm telling you, I'm putting cheese on them wings. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, you tell me all the fucking every day that you're putting cheese on your wings.
I'm putting cheese on my wings, bro. That's all you gotta hear from me, Rock.
Oh.
I'm eating my wings with cheese this year.
You got a John motherfucking Dorn.
You must not like your wings then.
I love my wings, bro.
Yeah. You don't need cheese on your wings, man.
Sure you do, bro.
No. You just need good barbecue sauce.
Eagles overrated? Holy shit.
If you put anything besides hot sauce on wings, you should be arrested.
That's it.
Sorry, man. I'm serving mine with wings. Or mine with cheese.
And he said, I'm serving mine with cheese. Yeah, well, enjoy that much, man.
It could be some spicy cheese. It could be some spicy cheese, but it's going to be cheese.
Is it at least some pepper jack?
That's right, bro. We'll put some spicy pepper jack on there, a little chipotle sauce. Don't worry, bro.
Okay. See, now you got me talked into it.
Yeah. That's how we eating our wings this year.
Great.
You watch Rock.
Thanks a lot. Now I want some wings now. Thanks a lot.
Yo, I can see Rob now. Fucking week 10, this motherfucker's got a plate of wings in front of him eating that motherfuckers while the game's going on. Like, what the fuck, for real?
That's right, bro. I'm gonna.
I already know your ass is going too. You and Ken both.
I'll be right there, Rock.
You both be having a competition. Who can eat your wings faster, fuckers? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, hey, Rock, listen to me bite into Jalen Hurts. You hear him scream?
Hey,
because by week 10, Barkley's going to be on the Madden cover cursing. So I mean, we got to worry about that.
Motherfuckers, I swear you need that shit. Y'all fucking need that shit so fucking good.
Look at this. I mean, the curse is real, man.
It's real, bro. It's real.
Y'all motherfuckers need that curse to win. That's all. You need that curse to win.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do.
We definitely don't need that curse.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do.
Just like you needed Jordan Love to split his nutsack in half for you guys to win last year.
Who the fuck needed Jordan Love to split his nutsack in half?
Hey, that's the only reason you won.
No, I'm sure it isn't.
He was setting up for some Aaron Rodgers magic to
yeah, I'm sure he was. Yeah.
But,
yeah, okay. Is that underneath Jalen Carter's nutsack as he's lifting him up? Yeah. You know what I mean? After he done crushed him a fucking for the sack, and then y'all want to cry when we knocked him out of the last, 7 minutes of the game?
We're talking about when he did that, dirty move of sitting there twisting him after he was already on the ground.
Oh, yeah. I have to admit, that was a dirty play. that was pretty fucked up. Yeah. I gotta admit, that was pretty nasty. I didn't like that. I have to admit, I didn't like that. He didn't need to do that shit. He didn't need to do that shit.
Because shit, he saw, oh my God, Jordan Love's about to go down and perform this Aaron Rodgers type of miracle and beat us here. Holy shit, I got to hurry up and injure him so he can't do it.
Those dirty fuckers.
Uh-huh.
Dirty fuckers.
I was going to say it's the Eagle way. And we got to build the motherfucking
What's going on, man? I didn't realize what time it was, dude.
Don't you check your links? Don't you check your links?
Yeah, it's that time of the day where I got to bust rock chops.
There you go. You got to bust rock chops.
Yeah, he's the one with the bullseye on his back. He won the Super Bowl, so we get to bust the chops until he'd lose it.
That's right, man. That's right, bro.
Well, I mean, I tried to explain that to a Giants fan last night. I said, look, until you guys dethrone us, we're still the champs.
Yep.
You can't say nothing to us. We're still the champs until you say otherwise, until you knock us off the title.
Yep, you get
I said, no.
5 days.
And he goes, well, what? He says, how do you figure that? I said, because we could still go for back-to-back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard, but we could still go for it.
It's going to be real hard this year without Saquon.
Shut up, motherfucker. I'm tired of hearing that lie.
Hey, Rock, remember why the Eagles fan had shit in his mustache? He was looking for love in all the wrong places.
Yeah, right. What fuck? What do you think? I'm a country song now, motherfucker? Fuck you, man.
Well, I mean, you do kind of have the look for it.
Yeah. No, I got to look for a fucking California surfer getting high.
I
don't know, bro.
Say, you fit a lot of the hillbillies I know.
Yeah, you put a fucking cowboy hat on your ass, bro, and you straight Yosemite Sam, bro. You Yosemite fucking Sam, bro.
Dude, I hate cowboy hats, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Cowboy hats are the ugliest fucking hats out there, ain't they? Them motherfuckers are the ugly fucking hats.
Yep.
I don't know who the fuck can wear a cowboy hat and fucking walk around with a conscience and say that looks good on you. What the fuck that is?
Especially with a star on the side of it. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, I think cowboy hats are ugly as fuck. They are the ugliest hats I've ever seen.
So, Rock, do you think the Cowboys are going to win the division this year?
Fuck no.
That
bit, yo, I'm going to tell you right now, the Cowboys will be lucky if they crack 500. I'm telling you, one wide receiver's not fixing that shit show.
When I talk Cowboys fans, they said the Eagles are going down. That's what I've been hearing.
Them motherfuckers have been saying that shit for fucking since Neil Armstrong walked on the moon in 1969. I ain't worried about what the fuck they're saying.
Dak's not better now. He's not stronger, better.
Wait, hold on. Since Chad's not here, I gotta say we allegedly walked on the moon in 69.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. All right, we allegedly walked on the moon in 68, 69, and ever since then, the Cowboys fans have been saying that shit about us. So I'm not disappointed by that. Actually, I was expecting that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Brian Schottenheimer is going to really turn that team around. You know, that's what I've been hearing.
Okay.
I mean. What is your real take on that? Do you guys think he's going to have any kind of shot out there? Do you think he's going to make a difference to that team? Seriously, I mean, all throwing and clowning aside, do you really think he's going to make a difference?
Who, Pickens?
Schottenheimer.
No, Schottenheimer. I don't see it.
I don't know anywhere near enough about Schottenheimer to have a real opinion on this one.
Me either.
I mean, to me, everybody's saying it's going to be a bust because nobody's giving him a shot. Nobody's ever given him an interview before this. Everybody's wondering why isn't everybody, if he was high head coach quality, how come nobody else ever gave him a shot? He's been around for 10 or 20 years. You know,